and welcome to the channel. In today's video we are checking out this custom Masterverse, I don't know what to call him, mishmash of He-Man. No, actually what I'm going to call this guy is King He-Man, I guess. I don't know, some of them, I know you can either call him King He-Man or King Grayskull and all that, but King Grayskull is supposed to be the ancestor, or not ancestor, but the previous incarnations of the champion of Grayskull, right? The original guy, the original He-Man, you could say. But this is this is supposed to be like the future version of He-Man. So you guys may have seen previous incarnation of this custom before and some pop up in some other videos, but I never did a proper review, especially not this version. So here we are. So the base figure for this is the what is it? This is the Viking He-Man. It's the Viking He-Man body with the head from the battle armor He-Man, right? Because that's the one that comes with the beard, and the hair that you see on him comes from the Savage He-Man, and the cape is from the King Grayskull from the Masterverse, from the Revelation line. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. No, I'm kidding. And of course, the armor bits also come from the battle armor. Now, originally, when to be honest, I had already recorded this video review for this guy before. But then, like a couple days later, after just looking at him, I thought, I wonder what he would look like with the spare battle armor bits from the battle armor He-Man, and I thought he looked good. I just repainted them, and then here we are. So this is the second recording of this custom video, but now this is the final version that this will be coming up and posting up on my channel. So just to go over, I think the lighting may be a little too strong. I don't know. Let's see. How about this? How about this? Actually, I had it at the lightest setting. I guess this will do. We're doing this on the fly, people. That's how I do most of this stuff. Let's keep it at that. Okay, so let's just take a closer look at the figure. Let me pull him up here closer to the edge, and maybe raise up the camera here. We can get a better look at the figure here. So initially, even now, I was still I got another idea as I was ready to record. It occurred to me that where is it? I just put it away. Here we are. So to be honest, I'm not 100% satisfied how the hair looks on this guy, mainly because you can see how it has like a squarish look here up top, right? That's because that's how it was on the Revelation Savage He-Man. I don't know if that's how it looked on the animation, but that's how the figure came out. It's got this from this angle. It doesn't look too bad, but we're mostly looking at the figure from the sides, and it just has this squarish. Just on this side, that's bothering me. I don't know why they did that instead of just having it like a, you know, oval shape, you know. And I was contemplating trying this hair on this guy, removing the hairpiece. This is of course the King Gray skull from the Revelation, and removing the hairpiece on this guy, repainting it blonde, and putting it on that head sculpt, and wondering how that would look. So maybe that's something that I explore in the future. But yeah, I'm not 100% totally satisfied with this hairpiece. I even tried to jam like hard plastic and something like if I would have had like a marble or something that I could jam inside the hairpiece and hit it with heat to try and remold it. I think that could have worked, but I didn't have anything to shove in there that would keep like a round shape and reshape the hair as it cooled down. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. The only thing that I'm not 100% satisfied with this figure. So just to check out again some of those details here. Um, the the one other bit of customizing that I did on this guy, because it's mostly just kit bashing, right? Taking pieces from one part and putting it on the other. But the one piece of customization that I did do, well, I mean, other than the hair, was this axe. So this axe is the axe that comes with the Savage He-Man. But what I did with the axe is, other than just repaint it, I customized it and made it longer. For the main reason was the main reason I can't talk is because this part of the shaft of the axe was like on a curve and could never settle straight, and it would continuously bother me when I looked at it that it was like on a curve. So what I did is I bought some aluminum rods. These. So I bought different sized aluminum rods. Um, and what I eventually ended up doing, so these rods are bendable, right? They are bendable. But to reinforce the shaft, I had different sizes, so I would just shove in different sized rods inside to strengthen the. You can see how this one is a little more bendable. So what I ended up doing is shoving in different size rods inside of this main core or on this main shaft, right, to give it that strength so that it won't bend so easily. So I cut off that part from the axe, hand drilled into the axe at the base here, into the shaft of the to make a room for the shaft, and you can see there's like a slight bump right there. You can see it right there. That's where how far this goes in, and then I cut off. All of this is from the stock axe, right? The actual size of the axe was around this height. Sorry, was around this height. So I just extended it and made this longer. And And yeah, I just drilled again a hole through this part and into the handle. The handle is probably, the shaft goes at around here, I believe. And then just, or actually, now that I remember, I think all of this is part of the shaft. And yeah, now that I remember, all of this is the aluminum rod. All of this is the aluminum rod. This is taken from the original axe, of course, the axe head and the caps. But all of this is the aluminum rod, and I just wrapped this around with uh, automotive pinstripe tape to make the handle, and of course, then painted everything with a chrome paint. Um, and then the figure itself, he's got some some we'll focus some dry brushing on the between the muscles and all of that. Not too heavy, but it's got he's got the dry brushing. I actually used, and you can see there on the legs as well. So what I did for this guy, uh, I bought some I just went to the cheap dollar store and bought some these eyeshadow kits, and that's how I applied the shadowing, the dry between for the, you know, for the figure. It's got different shades of for different kinds of skin tones, so this will come in handy for all kinds of figures in the future. And also got these as well for different, although all of these are metallic, I would have preferred flat colors because I can use this for the for mainly for like the multiverse line, all of the different shades for the costumes and all of that. So uh, but if they had come in flat colors, I would have picked up a set of those. Okay, so let's take a look, I guess, at the armor now. The armor is a combination of different colors. So originally the armor was, I don't know if you can see the original color in here. You can see the color right there. Where did I leave that pointer? Okay. Come on, focus. So I intentionally left a piece unpainted right here so that you can see the original color of the plastic. All of this. This is unpainted, so you can tell the difference from the actual painted areas of the armor. So the first coat of paint was a mix that I made from like a pewter base color. I then added some silver dry brushing, which you can probably tell. I don't know. This thing would focus. You can see some of that silver sparkling throughout. And then added the black wash up top of that, and added I added um, a finish. I added the gloss finish on top. So same on the the side skirt piece there. I'll just put this on. Oh, I guess can we go over the gauntlet? So this was painted in gold. Um, I believe I used gold spray paint for this, same as on the other bracelet on this side. So the I did the same thing on the side skirt, but this tiger head was painted in gold, acrylic paint, not the same color as on the bracer, and then applied the black wash on top. And for the armor bits, of course, the same as on the shoulder pad. Here you can see some of that the shadowing on the arms. I'm hoping the paint on this thing won't rub off. I haven't checked. Did I paint this? I'm trying to see. Sorry. I don't think I painted the blade. No, I haven't painted the blade. I'm afraid that if I paint it, it's gonna rub off immediately once I put it in the sheath because it's too tight. So I don't. That's why I haven't painted the knife. But let's take off the side skirt armor here, just so you can see underneath the belt. So again, that was using the same spray paint as on the gauntlets. I just masked the abdomen area and the loincloth and painted over it. And then the loincloth itself has a dry brushing, probably can't tell, but it's got some orange dry brushing. You can see right there in that angle. Because this is the best lighting for this. I don't know. Same on the boots. And I painted the fluffy white on the boots, and same on the inside of the wrist bracer here. And the chest, I'm sorry, the wrist bracer and the chest brace. He again, I used the same combination of mix of paint. I also used it on the shield and on the chest, on his chest armor here, and painted the red in metallic red. Now, just one thing to note on the face. Since remove the original hair piece for the battle armor He-Man, he already came with this scar, right, on his right cheek. So on his left cheek, you can see that almost looks like he's got another scar. That's actually remnants of glue from the original hair piece. He had a piece of hair that was sticking out that was glued onto that cheek. I I tried to remove that glue as best as I could, but I just couldn't get it off. So it's staying there, but it almost looks like a second scar. So kind of like it. So all of this was done. All of these paints are acrylic paints. No Tamiya, no nothing else. Just acrylic paints that I've got from Craft Smart and local acrylic paints here in Mexico. Different types of brands. So yeah, there you go. This is the look so far for my custom King He-Man. Hope you like it. I didn't. I also the sword. I kept it as is because again, it's gonna keep getting pulled in and out of the sheath. But also, I kind of like how it looks. It's got that sparkly finish that it's got that sparkly finish that Mattel gave him. So it almost looks magical. Um, so I kept it as is. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll check you out in the next one.